Welcome back. Manitoba Chicken's here tonight. Gina Sunderland. I'm so glad that we're doing this recipe. This is basically, we're going to start with how to cook a chicken. And I'm glad that we're doing this because, you know, it's one of those basics that some of us may have not gotten up to until now, you know. And
That's
so,
right.
and you've got kind of a foolproof way to do it. 6 steps, I think you said?
Yes, 6 perfect foolproof steps.
Please
so you
show us.
Perfect roast chicken every single time.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing that you want to do is you want to start out by preheating your oven to 375 degrees. And I always say if you're going to roast 1 chicken, you might as well roast 2 because there's so many amazing things that you can do with the delicious leftovers.
Works for me.
Yeah. Step number 2 is simply take your chicken out of the package and put it into a roasting pan with sides. There is no need to ever wash or rinse your chicken. Then just pick your favorite seasonings. I just like to use salt, pepper, a little bit of seasoned salt, so I'm going to get you to help me out with that, Des.
Sure thing.
Yeah, just so simple.
I like those herbs that you've got over there. Is that's fresh sage you have?
Yeah. So what I love to do is inside the cavity of the bird, I like to take those poultry seasonings, sage, thyme, rosemary, my favorites, and I just pop a few inside the cavity of the bird.
Okay.
And it just really adds a lot of flavor. Another option too is some fresh lemon wedges and some onion, and you can put that inside. So you're just really building the flavors here.
Those are 2 of my favorite things to put in a roast chicken. I haven't tried the fresh herbs yet. I've got to do that.
Absolutely.
Okay?
Delicious.
Right. Must do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then you just put these into your preheated oven, and they should roast for about 90 to 110 minutes. So these are just under 5 pounds or about 2 kilos. But the only way we know for sure that our chicken is perfectly cooked is by using our meat thermometer. And so we are going to do that next. I'm just going to quickly wash my hands as you pull these delicious chickens. Put those in and pull the really good smelling ones out. I'll be right back.
Sounds fantastic. All right, so, and of course, this is another one of these incredible locally produced ingredients, and you know, super healthy, nice and lean. And I love that there's roosters on my oven mitts. That makes it extra special, I think.
Des, those smell so
Is that working
good.
for you?
Yeah, so the way that you know your chicken is perfectly cooked is to use a digital meat thermometer. So we always roast chickens breast side up so that we can insert the meat thermometer probe into the thickest part of the breast meat. And
you don't want to be hitting any bone, is that kind of the idea?
No, and that's when you really know that the internal temperature, when you go into the center of the breast, the internal temperature should be 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 82 degrees Celsius. And then you know your chicken is perfectly cooked. Of course, you don't want to undercook it, but you don't want to overcook it and dry it out either. So when chicken smells this good, of course, we want to just start carving it. But one of the most important steps, Des, is that we want to tent that chicken.
It's gonna make us wait. Okay, so this is just as simple as putting some tin foil over top of it. That's it.
Yeah.
You know, one of the things I didn't realize is that, like, so the reason that we do this is because if you start cutting in right away, all of those juices, when it's cooking, it rises to the surface. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then you need a little bit of time to let that sort of sink back into the.
Yeah, you want to let all those juices settle back in, and you will not be disappointed. So about 20 minutes to let the chickens rest, 15 to 20.
And you don't have to like seal it up.
No, you're doing a perfect job. We just have to be a little careful. I know it's hot and delicious. Okay. So after 20 minutes, you're gonna slice and carve that chicken, and it's gonna be beautiful, perfect, juicy chicken every time.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
And this is sort of like part B of this, because now we're going to make this incredible chicken lime cheese quesadilla. Cream cheese and a quesadilla, I never would have thought of that, but here we are.
Right, so these quesadillas have 2 cheeses, and they are so simple and so delicious. It's one of my favorite things to do with leftover roast chicken. It's a wonderful way to repurpose it. So Des, I'm gonna add the delicious ingredients. I'm gonna have you mix this for me. So we've got 1 cup of cream cheese, or 8 ounces. Okay. Yeah, 2 tablespoons of fresh lime juice. We've got 1 jalapeno pepper, 3 sliced green spring onions. Add our 2 cups of cubed chicken, and you'll see how that all really comes together so nicely. All right, I can just get right in there. I've made these a few times. They're one of our favorites. Okay.
Well, so your food stylist, Shell, apparently she made these last night, and she said these were just so like out of this world delicious.
Absolutely,
you gotta try these.
You've got to try these.
Okay.
This recipe doubles beautifully. Okay.
Sorry, I kind of flaked out on you there. So
no, you didn't. Not at all. Not at all. This is working out just great. So I like to use these little flat spatulas to spread it. I spread about half of a large tortilla, or you can use small ones. And then, Des, we are just going to layer this up with some cheese and some fresh cilantro.
Just right
Yeah.
on the whole thing.
Perfect. Yeah, lime.
There's no wrong way to do this.
Fresh lime, 2 kinds of cheese, cilantro. You just fold it over, and I'm using a panini press, but you can use any kind of a grill. You can make these like a grilled cheese sandwich, or you can put them on a cookie sheet and pop in the oven until the cheese is nice and melted. And it's just that simple.
Okay, so there you have it. 2 chickens, kind of 2 recipes, and I'm really glad that you did this how to roast a chicken, because it is one of those basics that everybody really, I guess, not should need to know, but it's cool to know how to do it and do it properly. So 6 simple steps. You can find that recipe online along with all of the rest of them, greattastesmb.ca. Make it up, tell us how it went for you, and send us pictures. We love to see those. And of course, the quesadilla recipe is going to be on there as well. When we come back, such a cool twist, well, I should say a warm twist, on potato salad here on Great Taste of Manitoba. Don't go anywhere.
You're watching Great Tastes of Manitoba, brought to you in part by Manitoba's farmers and ranchers. Local farms, local foods.